Welcome once again, everybody, to another edition of our Key News podcast. And we have a special guest with us today. Let's add him to the picture here. It's Mike Shea, formerly the insurance company, which was one of our partners for multiple years, was Lassiter Ware Insurance, but the name is kind of changing, Acrisure. And tell us a little bit about that history, Mike.
Yeah, Dennis, absolutely. And thank you so much for having us on. And we're so happy to be a partner with Key Training Center. So Last Aware Insurance, we were a 100-year organization. So a long time, been in the Central Florida area. I became a partner with that with Last Aware back in 2015. And so yeah, it's been a long time. In 2017, we decided to team up with Acrisure, and they were a larger agency growing across the country. They were the fastest growing insurance agency in the world between
Wow.
2013 and now. It's an unbelievable transformative story, which is pretty interesting. So we've always been Acrisure, but they did allow us to keep our name and our culture, which is really important for us. And then the last year, we're like, well, we're pretty big now. We're about $4.5 billion of revenue. It's a lot of money. So I was like, we probably need to have our name like at one name and have one unison. So we are rebranding. It's really a rebranding. Nothing's really changed. I'm still the consultant for Key Training Center, but it's a rebranding. So we're rebranding as Acrisure, and you may have seen us if you're an NFL fan. Dennis, are you an NFL fan at all? Do you like watching football?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay, so I don't know who your team is, but the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's actually called Acrisure Stadium. We actually that's the name of the stadium. So yeah. So anyway, so that we're kind of famous in our own right by having that with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Very good. Well, tell us about some of your services that you offer to the folks out there.
Sure.
I know they're familiar with Lassiter Ware, but Acrisure has broadened the spectrum, so to speak, as you say.
Yeah, we really have. It's been a really cool, interesting process of how we're growing this company, really becoming more of a fintech company than just an insurance brokerage, which is traditionally what you would think of us. So I'm actually the executive vice president of our social services division. My specialty is really nonprofit, and really working with accounts similar to Key Training Center. With people with disabilities is really my number one of my top focuses. So again, really what we do is we're really work as a consultant for Key Training Center. We have some specific products that are guaranteed to nonprofits, which is really has saved the Key Training Center a lot of money over the last couple of years from like an insurance perspective. But we
Yeah,
also try to be a consultant to them. And when you have an issue or there's an issue that abounds that maybe go in my realm, we try to give them advice and try to protect them so that they can protect the money that is being given to them to really support the mission, right? At that point. And so really I see my job as the insurance consultant is not to sell them an insurance policy, but really to protect them and keep their money more in the mission versus paying outside the mission. So that's a little bit of what we do from them on the property casualty side. We've also managed their employee benefits as well. And so it's been a really good relationship. I think it's been 10 plus years. And we really loved how Mr. Cole started this thing and how he grew it, and now Melissa and Leo doing a great job, really in the spirit of the honoring this organization as it continues to move forward to the. I mean, are we in the 21st century now? I guess is
you
that what
got
this is?
it. Well, we certainly want to thank you for the continued support. If folks want to get a hold of you, they can call the corporate number, which I'll put up here,
Sure,
800 but they can also reach you via your cell phone, right?
that's
And that
correct.
number, 813-846-8473. And I'll leave that up there for just a minute. But
Yep.
also, they can reach you via email if they want more information about the company, the services, and so forth. And there's your email address, mshay at acrissurellc.com.
That's it.
So multiple ways that they can get a hold of you, right?
Absolutely, yeah, but definitely my cell phone is the best place. They can call the corporate number and ask for Mike Shea. They'd be more than happy. And yeah, as I said, we love the partnership here with Key Training Center. I know we're doing a lot of Key Training is doing a lot of good stuff in the community, and helping people with disabilities continue to grow and advance. And we really just love the mission and love how really love. I really think it's a love, right? Like you can see the love in
Yeah.
the people who work there, and I think to me, that's really what touches my heart and continues for me to do what I do on my side as well.
Well, again, we so much appreciate your support and the support of all of our partners that we have. There are quite a number of them, and we try and highlight them throughout the year. And I encourage folks, if you want more information about Acrisure, get a hold of Mike, and he'll be happy to, give you all the information, all the details. Mike, thank you very much for joining us on the show today.
Dennis, thanks for having us, and you guys have a blessed day. Thank you.
All right. And thanks to all of you for joining us as well, right here on our Key News podcast for this week.